Hello fellow TCG enjoyers, I'm Anathema and today we're going to discuss the most notable news of Riftbound, which if you haven't heard is the upcoming League of Legends TCG from Riot. Okay, the first thing we're going to discuss is art, because art was actually a big complaint. From what they have shown in the playtests in China, the sample cards looked like they kinda were in a rough spot with a bad layout. Some of them were calling them Uno cards, which I found pretty funny. But we went from this kind of cards to this kind of cards, and this, in my personal opinion, is a huge step up. It's good for the longevity of the game, it's gonna keep collectors happy, and of course, it is a more joy to play with TCG that is appealing to the eye.
In other news, it's spoiler season. Well, not quite yet, but it's starting soon. And we have our first card, which is Get Excited. And to that, I say one thing. You can't tell me what to do, you monkey toy. Anyway, it is a Get Excited card. It is for Jinx. It follows the discard template from her League of Legends of Runeterra counterpart. And it seems good. It follows the generic pattern, but it can be kind of tricky to build around because you have to either not mind the discard or have cards that are actually of higher cost, and I'm not sure with what has been revealed so far if Jinx can allow that in her deck. The official rule set for the game has also dropped, and I actually find it very thorough. It has many specific and very interesting details, which I won't go over all of them, of course. Maybe I'll do a separate video explaining how to play the game, interesting mechanics and stuff like that. But there's one thing I wanted to mention because I feel like not many people actually talk about it, and this is hidden cards on the battlefields. And I want to discuss a little bit about this because it brings depth to the game and it adds another layer, and it's actually pretty fun. So how this works is you actually have a battlefield, and if you have control over the battlefield, meaning you are the one having units on this one, you can set up a card face down that has the hidden keyword. And to play this, you have to actually pay up in front. When you activate it, you don't have to pay anything, but this means that your opponent knows and maybe can try to do an educated guess about what is actually the hidden card.
Now, if you don't meet the criteria to actually activate the hidden card, and after combat the only minions that remain are the opponents, your hidden card is actually removed from this battlefield and your opponent is able to set one, because there's actually a limit of one per battlefield. Riot has also dropped information about the organized play, and there's actually a great article from UVS Games, so let's discuss a little bit about this. First, we have the Nexus Nights, which is, for anyone familiar with Magic the Gathering, this is your Friday night Magic type of event, where your local stores actually decide when it's best to organize this, and it's very casual play, but with your own pre-constructed deck. Then you have Skirmish, which is like 2 times per set, and it's the competitive play of Riftbound, where you get promos and other rewards for playing, and you can also get buy in your first round of the regional qualifiers, which is the next step in the competitive play. Before we move with the regional qualifiers, we need to also mention the pre-release sets. This is not happening in Origins, this is going to happen for every other set after Origins, and this is going to be your typical sealed play where you get some boosters, maybe craft a deck, and then play your way through this event, and you actually get to play with a new set before it is officially released. Now the next level of play is actually in a regional level, and you actually try to win your qualifiers to qualify for your regional championship and eventually win your spot for the world championship. That is the top level of play in terms of tournament. What is worthy of mentioning is that the UVS article mentions that you're going to get rewards and actual position depending on the hero you play. That means that it's not just about being the top of your region, but you could also get some points and some rewards for being the best hero of your region, which is in my opinion, very interesting. It feels like it rewards you for playing off-meta decks, for playing what you want, for expressing yourself and still being the best you can. And this is actually very interesting. What is going to happen if, let's say, I play Volibear in a tournament, but we have no other Volibear in a regional championships? This means that it is worth of thinking what hero you're going to select for the upcoming tournament.
Okay, that's it for today's video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like the content, that helps a lot. We're very hyped for the upcoming Riftbound release and we will be doing a ton more of videos. Till next time.